One of the artists, I believe, that is on your staff. So when you look at this, this is all about the beautiful mystical world, bringing a whole new, like, crystal dimension to fortune telling, if you will. You're looking at an amazing, amazing opportunity where you are going to get this crystal visions, photopolymer stamps. You're getting floral visions. You're getting peaceful visions with this one. It's fantasy. This is very, very much on trend as well. And it is brand new today, on sale again at $69.95. And we only have about I think it's about 700 of these to go around, Sarah.
Do you know what I love about this, Bobby? It's like grown-up adult stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So you know, like the mystical feel is all in, but we don't necessarily want to be into the same thing that the kids are into. A lot of my friends are really into like the manifestation and crystals. I don't know if that's really big over in America, but it is massive over here in the UK. Yes,
very much so.
I mean, absolutely massive. And Sheena has just tapped into that sentiment and that feeling of, you know, dreaming, magical, mystical vibes, but it's the visions, it's that crystal visions. So things like the magpies, you know, the crows on there, and the mystical acetate that comes in here. So I wanted you to see a couple of the card samples before I walk you through what's in the kit, okay?
Okay.
I have to say, her papers, you know, she's an exceptional artist. And when you see the design that is in each one of these papers, the papers are beautiful. There's so many small elements, like the crow sitting here on the crystal ball, the rainbow coming through there. Whether you're into your scrapbooking, whether you're into your card making, whether you're taking just parts of it, like a long, thin card, you could do your, you know, thinner cards with this. You could do your 6x6 cards. You've got so many elements in every one of those pages. Now, Suzanne calls our paper Paper Plus. We call this paper, you guys would call this cardstock, because you could actually create base cards from this if you wanted.
And double-sided, right, Sarah?
Always double-sided, so you've got the beautiful kind of mystical feel on the back that's going to work, and then on the front you've got the one with the pattern. So quite often you'll find a lot of the cards, sometimes it calls for having a really busy background. Sometimes you just want something a little bit more subtle, but they'll all work in conjunction with each other together. And I just think as well, if you're doing things like boxes or envelopes or, you know, gift bags, and you want to be able to see inside as well, this would make a wonderful gift bag, center of the gift bag there. And then on the inside, you've got the beautiful papers from the inside as well. So really gorgeous papers. So the papers are really beautiful. But not only has she done papers in this one, we've got the papers, and then she's done this beautiful acetate. Now, our acetate, I need you to understand this, okay? It looks like it's a little bit frosty and not very clear. That's because it's got a protective sheet on the front. So once you peel back the sheet, you can see it goes perfectly clear. And these stars, and they're like smoky. They're like an iridescent, smoky feel about it. You can see there as well. There's the one with the actual smoke. But they'll catch the light as the light bounces off them. It's like an iridescent, mystical feel to it. So you've got the sheets of acetate in there as well. And then we move through all of the stamps and dies. So can you see that, right, this I love. If I just find the die set, here is the die set. So the die set is the crystal ball. So it's going to cut you out that crystal ball. And then into the crystal ball, you can add all of your different scenery and landscapes. And these have all been hand-drawn. So you've got these beautiful hand-drawn images, which you're then going to stamp into that gorgeous crystal vision. Beautiful. And you can use this with your background papers in the back there. You can add your sentiments. We've got loads of lovely sentiment stamps on here that you can add. Things like the little crow and the little frog in there. And then you've also got the die set to cut them out as well. So when you bring all of that together, it really is a pretty comprehensive kit. And if you are really into that kind of look and feel, you're going to love this. And glitter. Everything needs a bit of glitter, so you get the black and the crystal glitter in here, so it's all going to work beautifully well together.
Wow. It's so different, Sarah. That's what I think is amazing about it. And you're right. I mean, still, definitely here as well, very much a trend, but anything mystical. And you are so right. I'm just picking up some of the papers and just looking at the quality, again, of the paper, the cardstock, all double-sided that you're going to get with it through the entire book, but then you're getting all the stamps to go with it, that crystal ball that's the center focal point. But think of so so many unusual cards and projects and things that you can do, whether you are a scrapbooker or honestly with the holidays. I think I love this because I think there are so many of us who really are into all of that beautiful sort of elegance, you know, kind of like a mystical, spiritual experience. Look at what you can create. Look at the colors again that you're getting. It's the fantasy throughout and the really intricate detail again that you're getting with each and every one. And we said this is brand new. So this is the first opportunity, and that a little over 600 is all we have now to go around for the entire country with only like 2 minutes remaining.
Well, I'm going to get a quick demo in there, Bobby, then just to show you what you could be doing with it. So what I've done is, just for speed, I've already die cut through into that beautiful matte mirror cardstock in the gold and also the black, so that you can put these two together and have that crystal ball shadowed. Now that will give us the base crystal ball, but then also you've got the die cut top piece, because what I've done is I've stamped out one of those images. So I've stamped out that gorgeous image that's got them beautiful florals in there. Now, using the tri-blend pens, we've got these coming up later. These are the ones where you've got 3 pen colours all in one pen. So what you always do is you start off, so if I want to colour this floral, I'm going to colour this floral in with the lightest colour, first of all, okay? And I'm just doing this super fast to give you the idea. Then you would put in the darkest colour right round where you'd have any shading. So I'm coming in there with a little bit of the darkest colour, right around the shaded pieces. Then you come to the medium colour, so the one that's in the middle, and you're going to blend where the dark meets the light. This is how all of this shading and colouring works with these pens. So one colour, one pen, but 3 different shades within that colour, okay? And then once we've got the medium one on, we come back to the lightest one, and you go back over the whole surface with the lightest one, and you get that lovely ombre of light to medium to dark. Now you can see there the depth in that colour. Here is the one where I've coloured the whole design out. So you would colour all of that design in. You're going to die cut that with your circle on there. Once you've die cut that, that is going to go onto your crystal vision, onto your crystal ball on there. And then all you're doing is taking your cardstock. I've used one of the background papers, so I've used one of the undersides. And then we can use a little bit of that acetate all wrapped around the top.
Wow.
So you've got that beautiful vision. And it's just a little bit different.
Yes, very different.
Anything else that you might have seen before, or any other cards that you might have done. And I think it's that, as I said, it's that grown-up, that mystical, crystal, manifestation, feel-good vibes, all that stuff that gets talked about so much, but encapsulated into a collection.
And I love how unique it is. So you think of the uniqueness of this, uniqueness of the letterpress we have a little earlier, and definitely stay here. Write that number down, 884-018 is your number. And by the way, don't forget, because we have so many people right now that are shopping at .com. We know you love that. When you go to .com, we have also that you girls wait for every crafting event, and it is the secret sale. So the only word you need is craft happy. And it's going to open up, like, my gosh, a ton of special savings, up to like 40% off on many, many different items. So really some great, great values there as well. So, okay, so we have another brand new, this whole hour is packed with everything brand new, special